Coming right up for Indianapolis. Solid season. 4th place in the Eastern Conference. And looking to move up. Tip-off. Coming up next. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter Allie LaForce. And the upcoming schedule for Indianapolis on Sunday and then on Tuesday.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that one might be worth keeping an eye on. It's always a great matchup when those teams face off.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Gibson in at the 3, small forward. And for Indianapolis, a battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out. Here we go.
Ingram with the ball. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 7 at the line for 2.
First one falls. And so he hits both. Here's Taylor. No good with a layup. Carey passes to Gibson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Taylor. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Outside Augustine. Pass to Gibson. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Sends it home from three-point land.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Yep, count it.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
For Indianapolis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Got a piece of it. Pass to Sumner. Oh, misses the dunk. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Ingram. Can't connect from short range.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Taylor. He's covered by Augustine. Blocked! Down low. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Ingram. After the basket by Indianapolis on the other end. Gibson. No good with the triple. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. Here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
And here's Indianapolis now. 6-point game. Pass to Taylor. The three is up. On target from range. Taylor's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Augustine. No made baskets yet.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Carey. Now Augustine. Here's Gibson. Drains the triple. 9 points in the game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Carey. Back to Ingram. Augustine with it. Outside Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Gibson. He's got 9. Got 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Back to Sumner. Fades away. That one falls. And this game is tied up now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Carey. Ingram deciding where to go with it. There's a screen. Inside. Williams will check in for Augustine. For Indianapolis, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Lets it go from deep three-point land. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. Shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Carey, and he banks in the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Sumner, pass to Taylor.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Mobo. Here's Taylor. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Williams defending. The layup off target. Got 6 of 10 attempts to fall.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Ingram. A minute 35 left in the first quarter here. It's blocked. Only one man back on D. Ooh, it's stolen away. Gibson, high post. 9 points in the game. The three ball. Knocks down the long J. 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Taylor. Here's Sumner. Fires the three. The rebound by Gibson.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The three is up. Can't hit that one. Indianapolis trails by 5. Going inside is Bobo. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Pass to Bennett. Back to Ingram. Let's go with a three. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. For Indianapolis, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
To the right side. Here's Bennett. Nails it from 3. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
They've got Williams, and it's Bennett in at the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Flagler. Pass to Carey. Here's Flagler. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Mobo.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Augustine, he's checked in for Flagler. Here's Bennett. Pass to Carey. Here's Bennett. This one for 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Excellent defense there from Watson. Gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Bennett, pass to Watson. Here's Carey, back to Watson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bennett. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And we're getting a little deeper into the season now, Doris. For teams off to slow starts, how do they kick it into gear?
I think the answer, BA, is probably contingent on what is at the core of the problem. Did you start the season with injuries? Are there young players on your roster who now are expected to fulfill greater roles? I mean, so much goes into getting into a rhythm and a role. One of the things you have to know is, does the system fit the personnel we have? And if one of those two things don't mesh, something has to give.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Jacks up a three. Williams grabs the board. Going 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Bennett pass to Watson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Bobo, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Watson. To the inside. Here's Williams. No good there. Indianapolis trails by 5. Pass to Mobo. Fades back. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Now here's Watson. Tight defense on him. Ooh, nice move as he stepped back and cast it up.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
The shot. And that one makes it a 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And the visitors call time here.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass.
Right here, these two teams really cashed in on the offensive glass, creating extra points out of nothing.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Back to Williams. Outside Ingram. 6 to shoot. Here's Gibson. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's the block. Left side Ingram. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Ingram's got his second basket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Carey. Now Gibson. Outside Augustine. And here's Ingram from the arc. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Doris, in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio, Tyus Jones normally leads the league.
BA, this guy is such a steady hand at the lead guard position. Tyus always makes excellent decisions, plays within himself, and plays mistake-free basketball.
Gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Carey. And there's the screen. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. Gibson's got 12.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Ingram on the wing. Now Gibson. He's got 12.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
to Mobo. Intercepted. Now here's Gibson.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Knocked loose. Here we go, all alone. Here's Mobo. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Ingram. He picked up 10 in his last game.
Sumner. Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
.149 left to play in the first half of basketball. Back to Augustine. From the arc. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Augustine's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. A minute 39 left in the half. Back to Sumner from outside the arc. Carey grabs a miss. Gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And they're running. Here's Taylor. Oh my! Wow!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Ingram with the ball. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Launches a 3. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Ingram. Pass to Carey. Back to Ingram. Here's Carey. And here's Gibson. Puts up a 3. And it goes out of bounds following the shot.
Away team's ball.
Got it up. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Leading by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shack University either. I do know a little thing about threes.
Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shack University. Denied.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
When you've got two great players going at it like this, buckle up. It's an adventure. I'm telling you, I think the second half, one will emerge as the top dog. Roof, roof.
Roof, roof.
Two big dogs at the top of the food chain going at it here. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And here's Indianapolis now. They trail by 9. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And the basket by Taylor.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And it's Augustine in at the 4 slot. And here's Gibson to the paint. Shot clock at 5. 4-3. The shot off that time.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And for Indianapolis, for 3. Carey grabs a miss. Shooting around 50% of the game so far. And it's Carey in at the 2. Back to Gibson. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Gibson's got 15.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And for Indianapolis, he made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Outside for Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 7.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers. And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Here's Ingram. 7 points in the game. Pass to Carey. Outside Augustine. And here's Ingram outside. Hits the trifecta.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over.
Look who's coming onto the floor. It's your Indianapolis dancers.
And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Taylor. He's got 19. Here we go. Here's Augustine. And the layup is good off the glass.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the left side wing. Indianapolis again missing.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Carey's shot is off. Indianapolis trails by 17. Pass to Taylor. Takes the 3. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Ingram. And he hits the jumper. Ingram's got 12.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Takes a 3. And again, Indianapolis with a triple.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Outside Augustine. Pass to Gibson. Three-pointer. That shot missing. Indianapolis trails by 13. Here's Sumner. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Sumner's got his first bucket in this one.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Pass to Carey. And there's a pick. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Pass to Sumner. There's the three. No good.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Now Gibson. He's got 16. And that one is stuffed right through.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
For Indianapolis, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Now here's Ingram. 12 points for him. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Taylor's shot is off. Gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Now here's Ingram. 14 points for him. Gibson. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Taylor. Here's Sumner.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
Clock at 6. Indianapolis again missing. Gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Oh, a nice shot by Gibson. Gibson's got 18.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Pass to Sumner. Here's Taylor over Gibson. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Taylor's got 24.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Mobo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Tipped away. Pass to Sumner. Launches it. He buries it from 3. Sumner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Ingram. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Sumner. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Taylor's shot is off. Shooting a fantastic 57%. Pass to Ingram. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Misses the baby hook to the middle. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Right wing. Gibson down low. And that one's good. Ingram's got 18.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 16. And we're just moments away. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Williams, and it's Bennett in at the 2. Outside Ingram. Pass to Augustine. Fires for 3. Mobo with a rebound. Mobo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly. Watson with a rebound. Here's Bennett. Ingram with the ball. Jumper from the wing, offline.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Down low. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Augustine. In transition, here they come. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, stolen by Augustine. Outside Ingram. Pass to Watson. It in with a nice touch off the window.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Indianapolis trails by 15. Mobo. Indianapolis again missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Sumner. Four on the clock. From deep. He's off on that one. Gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Ingram. With some arc. And the layup is up and in. Ingram's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Ingram's got 7 points for the quarter.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And there's the drive, and the shot goes down. Ingram's got 27.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And technology, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
there will be 2 minutes to review the play.
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Williams with the screen. There's the triple. And that one's good. Ingram for 3. Ingram's got 12 now in this quarter.
Yep, and he's got his three-point shot back. He did nothing from range in the first half. But here in this quarter, whoo, he's got it going. He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. New Balance Player of the Game.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight. Indianapolis has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Outside Richardson. Gets the 3 to fall.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, Ayton. Snow.
Pass to Aiden. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
For Indianapolis, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Smith outside. Richardson against Williams. Pass to Parks. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the 3. Gone 8 of 12 so far here in the 4th. Outside Watson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Here's Parks. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul. At the line for Indianapolis, Parks. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. There's 1:54 left to play in the 4th. Here's Watson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Watson's got 4 points now in the quarter. To the paint. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Williams. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Left side, Watson. Three seconds left. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Third personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team. Watson taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team.
No good on that one. Williams is checked in for Flagler. He hits the second from the line. Here's Taylor. 50 seconds left in the final quarter. Bennett with a rebound. Down low. Releases. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
So the road team gets the W in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It wasn't enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time to present our player of the game.